Rest in peace, Big Van Vader, Leon.
I've never seen him before, but he's kind of hot.
Is
Just
he really?
saying. To me, I don't know.
He's
my type, as it were.
Yeah, he's also one of the nicest men in the world.
Oh, that's even better.
But he was an absolutely destructive man in the ring. So
I'd like him to destroy me.
Today was his death. He died. Rest in peace, Vader. I actually saw him the first time. First, let me introduce everybody. This is Adrian, Masterful Dude of Doodliness, the face that runs the place. And
I am George, otherwise known as Bone King. And over to my right, I have my
welcome back, Vinny.
Friends.
Hey, it's so good to be back here. I had a lot of fun last time. I couldn't wait to come back. I'm glad it's this soon.
Vinny the what?
Leisurely Vinny.
Oh, okay.
Leisurely Vinny?
I was going to let you come up with something random, but I kind of like that, so that's good.
I mean, I guess it was random?
No, it's a screen name.
It's my screen name for everything. Like, if you ever want to find me in anything, type in Leisurely Vinny. 99.999% of the time it's me.
Because no one else has that shit.
All right. So a little bit about Vader. I'm going to assume George just confirmed that he's never seen him before, never seen him wrestle.
Wish I did.
Vinny, have you ever seen him wrestle?
I have never seen him wrestle, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
You're the one to introduce this to us.
I'm kind of a big wrestling fan.
Okay.
So allow me to school you guys. So back in the 90s, there was WCW, there was WWF.
Okay. Yeah.
There was still the NWA. NWA is like minuscule a little bit. And there's ECW. Now, Vader was huge in WCW.
Okay.
I saw him when he jumped ship and went to WWF. Now, the first time I ever saw him was in 1997 at a pay-per-view called No Way Out, where he fought Kane.
No Way Out.
Yeah, and it was two big, huge guys, and I've never seen Vader before, and I was blown away by just how massive this guy was. Now, as you can see, George just saw his picture. Now, this dude was close to 400. He can moonsault. Just to give you an idea of how athletic this big bad bastard was. And he's one of the nicest guys in the back, in the locker room area. He was very nice. However, there's a legendary story with him regarding Mick Foley. Have you guys ever heard of the wrestler named Mick Foley? Mankind, Cactus Jack, Dude Love.
Yeah.
Another big husky guy. Everybody compares me to him. Because we look alike. I've met him. Mick Foley's another one of the nicest. He's not only one of the nicest wrestlers in the world. He's just one of the nicest individuals. Period. I met him at a signing, and he just legitimately talked to everyone at the signing, just to talk to them. Just, hey, what are you about? What do you like? How do you know me? What got you into wrestling? Things like that. Like one of the nicest people. Anyway. So back in WCW, Mick Foley was wrestling as Cactus Jack, and he and Vader had a huge match.
Okay.
They had like a big blow-off. Vader was
I bet they did.
Was the good guy, and Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, was a bad guy in this. However, at one point, Cactus Jack was wrestling him, and his head kind of got caught between the ropes. And he sliced off his ear through how tight the ropes were.
Ouch.
So as you can see today, if you see Mick Foley's ear today, half the ear is missing.
Huh.
However, Cactus Jack got his payback. This was accidental, by the way. Like,
of course. I mean, it's
during
wrestling.
a match, Vader and Cactus had like another match where it was a cage match. Vader's eyeball came out of the socket.
Oh my god.
And during the match, he pushed his eye back into the socket.
Stop.
That's pretty metal.
Oh,
that's
God.
That's manly right there.
Oh, God.
And he finished the damn match. Like, that's legendary status. Thankfully, Vader got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, which is worldwide recognition.
Well, he must have had his eye on it, so.
Vader's just one of the strongest dudes. He benched like 400 pounds. He benched his weight.
I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him, and he reminds me of Kane with this whole setup with the black and red.
That was the first match I saw him with was against Kane.
Against Kane. That's what when you brought him up, I was like, wait, but he reminds me of that.
However, in WWF, he didn't succeed as well as he should have because he was kind of a Southern guy and he was a WCW guy. So there was a huge rivalry, as everyone knows, between WCW and WWF. So in WWF, he got more money out of it, but they kind of destroyed his credibility by like, oh, you wrestle one of our guys and you'll lose, type of thing. But I just want to say rest in peace, Leon. His name was Leon. Let me look up his last name. I'm so sorry about that. But
I'm sure the sentiment is still there. I mean,
yeah, when I first saw him, I loved him, and I used to always look for him to play with him in the video games.
Oh, he's in the games too?
Yeah, he was in WWE 12, I believe. He was also in WWE 13.
Yeah, he wasn't in any of the later ones for the Xbox 360 or whatever.
His one of his other names was Big Van Vader. His actual symbol was the Live Long Prosper Vulcan thing.
Why?
This guy,
that's awesome, but
so
like, why?
he did it for everybody because it's V for Vader, but he was also a bit of a Trekkie.
It's such weird.
You are
Leon White.
He
died at the age of 63.
So he's a nice guy, a big guy, and a geek guy.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
He died at 63. He didn't have long to live. He had a lot of heart issues.
He kind of reminds me of like a bigger Steve Austin. I don't know why.
Because he's bald?
Well, the
Wow, that's
bald and the
racist.
goatee kind of.
Yeah, he's also a bit ginger.
Is he really?
Yeah. He had a gruffy ginger beard.
Well, I would have killed to see a match of him and Big Show going at it.
I
with Mike,
think they
Mark.
had one, but I'm not sure.
And what's the name of that gentleman? Mark
Henry.
Mark Henry and him too. Just the biggest boys possible. Go.
Yeah.
Mud match.
Actually, do you know?
Mud match.
Do you know what the nickname for Mark Henry is?
No.
No.
World's Strongest Man.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And Big Show is the world's largest athlete.
I always thought Big Show was the strongest, but I guess that's true. I guess
No, Mark Henry is actually an Olympic gold medalist and
Shit.
world record holder of actually Olympic feats of strength.
Jeez.
He actually pulled a big rig.
Whoa, pulled it like just.
By himself, he pulls a big rig. Mark
Oh.
Henry is literally one of the strongest men in the planet.
Guy's beyond muscle.
Now it just
Yeah.
makes me think: is he? This makes me think further because like if this is wrestling, but
Yeah.
if this was another sport, and I know how that sounds like wrestling's not a sport per se, but like if this was a sport, he probably would not be allowed to like play because he's just that good to the point where he's like a Olympic medal winner,
in other
you know?
sports, strength isn't the only thing. If you're thinking football,
Well, I mean,
know.
like in the sport of lifting. Never mind. I guess that is
No,
Olympic.
he did excel at
So never
powerlifting.
Yeah.
He won some powerlifting competitions.
He is the power lift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind what I said. Then. Absolutely.
What's funny is, I'm sorry to get off the topic of Vader, but since we're on the topic of wrestling, Mark Henry and Vince McMahon, the owner of the company, ribbed each other. They pranked each other a lot, and Vince McMahon actually got into the best shape of his life. If you look at him now, he's 70 years old, but he's as fit as one of the wrestlers because Mark Henry trained him on powerlifting.
Mark Henry took him into the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, I mean, Vince
that's right.
McMahon only sleeps 2 hours a day.
I thought, well, his daughter is running it now, isn't he?
No,
Or isn't
he's
she?
still running it, but his daughter has like a high position in the company along with his son-in-law, Triple H. But again, I just want to reiterate one time, Vader, love you, man. I'm going to show these guys probably one of your better matches with Cactus Jack. I think that was your best feud. Another feud you had, which I wish ended better, was against Shawn Michaels in WWF. But rest in peace, Big Van Vader.
Oh,
It's
man.
time.
It's time. It's Vader time.
To kind of switch it up here, I want to tell you guys Jurassic World 2 Fallen Kingdom comes out this weekend for us, but it's been around the world for a while. It already surpassed 400 million worldwide. It is looking to get, it's opening this weekend also in China. The estimation is to get 155 million in China.
Okay.
It is already, with that estimation, and this weekend alone, going to pass 600 million worldwide.
The fact
Along with a World Cup going on. So that's...
Yeah, that's going to definitely advertise if they have any commercials there. But I'm just saying, like, the amount of times we've had this conversation about, oh, this movie is doing so damn well. The numbers are breaking the record. but it's happening so consistently. It's making me think that it's not so much the films are like just the best things ever. It's just movies nowadays are getting that kind of reaction each time it's a big release.
Not only that, but China's just a huge market. A lot of movies.
Them in there too, definitely.
A lot of movies are gearing for that. Transformers
was huge in China. Like,
yeah, it's massive in China, and the last 3 movies, arguably, have Chinese references just to market to China.
Yeah.
You can make an argument. Star Wars also was doing that with the character of Rose.
Well, Battleship did it too. Well, really, it's Michael Bay. It really seems to be doing it a lot.
No, a lot of companies are doing that too,
Yeah,
because
like
Michael Bay
was
started it, but everybody sees, holy hot shit, all these movies are making money, and China, so let's go hit for China.
Because like also that Independence Day sequel.
Yes, that wasn't Michael Bay though.
Oh. Well, didn't he do the first?
No.
Who did the first?
Let me look that up. It was the same guy that did White House Down.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I noticed that trend of having Chinese actors kind of appear. You know what I mean?
Roland Emmerich,
yeah, okay, that makes sense. But I've noticed that trend, and at first I'm like, whatever, it's fine. We can have a couple Chinese characters. It really doesn't matter. But what bothers me is sometimes they'll put a Chinese character
just to market
and do nothing with her.
Oh, yeah.
And it's usually a her.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, not that matters or anything. I'm just, like, if you're going to do it, make her do something. That's why I don't mind Star Wars so much, because granted, that every scene she kind of was in was kind of pointless, but she did something.
She had a point, but even though the point was poorly written.
Yes, I guess that's exactly what I'm trying to say.
But I'm just saying, like, every company's doing it. Marvel, you can make a case for Age of Ultron introduced a Chinese character.
Yeah.
With the scientist who's supposed to be the mother of Amadeus Cho, you know.
Amadeus
Cho's the
current new Hulk.
Amadeus Cho.
Right now, it's actually there's 2 Hulks right now.
Oh, Banner's back as Hulk.
Banner's back, kind of.
Yeah, because he was dead.
Yeah, I know. He just recently come back last month. Sorry.
Yeah, Marvel Comics death means nothing, but I mean that's just comics in general.
Yeah, I mean, how many times have Superman came back?
1.
That's right. He only died that one time.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
And that's how important it was. Also, he had a very good written story called Superman Hunter Prey, where they talk about his PTSD over his death because he didn't think he would die.
Interesting.
So yeah, fuck you.
Whoa!
Right here, right now.
That's an interesting way of looking at that. That he gets like legitimately like I didn't think I was gonna die.
That Hunter Prey story is him having a rematch with Doomsday and him not knowing what to do.
Unfortunately,
because he didn't want to die again. He didn't know if he could do it again.
Unfortunately, if there was a war between Marvel and DC would win definitely, just hands down.
And it's not even because of Superman; it's more because of the Flashes.
Oh my god, just the Flashes in general. Like,
what's the fastest character in Marvel? Flash wins it.
Yeah, I know. It's like Quicksilver's nothing.
Quicksilver's fastest is maybe twice the speed of sound.
But Flash, he did he know?
FTL,
did he
dude.
Hear he's gonna get a new force.
Yeah, and we just got
strength force.
And we just got the negative speed force.
I know.
Yeah. This is I've heard so much.
And Lantern is gonna have a new corpse called the Ultraviolet Lanterns.
I don't agree with it.
Isn't there already a Violet?
But listen,
but this is beyond colors.
Yeah. Look.
Beyond colors in the color core?
Look, man, if you want to sit here and we talk stupid things about DC, I'll come up with some stupid things about Marvel. It's just both comics.
They both have their stupid moments.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Don't get me started.
Because I literally could just pull up any story arc that Bendis has done in the past 20 years.
Not just Bendis, but Josh Whedon, too. He was...
No. Astonishing X-Men was a damn good arc. I really like Astonishing X-Men.
Wow.
I love it. People get fired up about that. I love it.
Astonishing X-Men was good, damn it! Kitty Pryde was a damn good character in Astonishing X-Men. Jesus.
Yeah, okay. So
and he took a giant shit on Emma Frost.
He did. It was the funniest thing ever.
Fuck Emma Frost. I hate Emma Frost.
I'm glad she's dead.
I'm like, I am holding this fucking audio bar for like my dear life. I need to monitor.
I think that's a conversation for another time, though.
No, yeah.
No, fuck it, dude. We're coming up with shit. Why would we?
How many minutes I have?
I don't know. It's been
1 week
like
since you looked at me.
Throw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 16 minutes. We on the next one yet or no?
Fuck Emma Frost, all right? I'm just saying.
I agree. Fuck Emma Frost. I'm glad she died. She's dead, and she deserves
Emma Frost
it.
is Killer Frost, I'm guessing?
And you know
Emma
what?
Frost is no. She's another.
She's a
telepath.
mutant that sucks.
Cyclops.
So she's Kirby?
Wiener.
What?
Yeah, look, she tricked Cyclops. You could correct me if I'm wrong. No, why don't you do the story? Because I've been talking this entire time.
Okay, so
You're the guest. You tell this fucking story.
So, ever since Cyclops, at the end of the war between the Avengers and the X-Men, Cyclops became the new Magneto-type character, mutant extreme.
Even before that,
I've actually heard how everyone hates Cyclops for being a douche nozzle.
Cyclops was right.
No.
We're going to fight right now.
Okay, all right.
Fight right
We're
now.
going to fight with the audio turned down.
Cyclops was a dick, and every decision he made was just a benefit for himself.
Because it was written that goddamn way. But he
That
was
doesn't
right.
change him from being a douche.
He was right. His actions were wrong.
Okay, but
Okay, you're a douche.
Really? We're going to talk about douches?
Okay,
We're going to talk about douches?
come at me.
Wait,
Captain America was a gigantic selfish prick because he didn't think about the mutants, but he always think of the humans more. Mutants were constantly shafted.
And
Cyclops was just
he
thinking
made a
about...
whole Avengers team that basically joined forces with the mutants.
Yeah, because it was all for PR. Captain America was wrong in that.
I'm loving this political debate here. What the fuck? I know Captain America could be a little douchish because he's like douchey.
Oh no, he
because,
could be
you know,
ultra douchey. Like
And trust me, I tell you this because I'm always on Cap's side. But this one, Cyclops needed to help save the mutants.
Hail Hydra.
Fuck that.
that was the
Fuck
Secret Empire was the worst. The
Oh my
worst
god, I hate
storyline ever. Like it's after Secret Wars, a lot of the storylines that came downhill. Civil War 2 was silly.
Yeah.
Secret Empire was dumb. X-Men versus the Inhumans War was stupid.
We don't talk about... Oh my god.
We don't talk about certain
Cyclops
things.
is
When
like-
they killed Cyclops, but he's not dead because his teen is there, and, you know...
Oh, okay, so yeah, okay.
Wait.
George,
He's
let me
not
explain
dead
this.
after he's dead.
Don't. Oh
Let
my
me explain this to George. So,
Okay, please help me here.
So Beast, it was one of the Beasts made a time machine for the original X-Men team from back in the day.
Okay.
Like the original look and everything. So Beast is like human looking, even though he's large, you know.
That defeats the purpose of Beast, but okay.
So they find a way to bring them back from the past to the present time. So now we have 2 Icemans, 2 Angels.
Wait, so timelines are folding?
Because X-Men has always been like their own little universe, even though they're all part of the whole
Multiverse?
Marvel thing.
Multiverse is DC?
They both
They both have
They
multiverses.
both call it multiverses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're both a multiverse for each other too, actually.
Oh.
And so yeah, now we have the younger X-Men in our time.
Okay.
And then now they're going to the future.
Oh, and Iceman's gay.
Oh yeah, Iceman's gay now.
Is this a product of time travel? I don't
No.
know.
It's a product of bad writing from Bendis.
Okay. This is fair. I
Look,
guess.
no. I'm going to be honest.
I miss his trench coat look.
Iceman, I'm fine with him being gay. It's the way they did it, where Jean Grey basically forced himself out of it.
Jean Grey forced
Using his
himself
stars-
out of being
Let me
gay?
explain.
Wait,
She
okay.
read his mind, and he's like, and they're talking, and she goes, well, you know. He's like, what? Iceman, you're gay. And he's like, no, I'm not. I've dated Jean Grey. Not you.
Jean Grey.
But I dated you.
Because at this point, there's like
Right.
5,000.
there's like 6 people that have dated Jean Grey. But like,
Hey man, she gets around. What do you want?
So does the Wasp.
no. You know who's the biggest whore of Marvel Comics is Peter Parker.
Oh.
Yes, Peter Parker is the biggest whore in the entire
Is he not
Marvel
still a
thing.
teenager?
No, he's an adult now.
Man, he had his own comic book. Like, he had his own industry. Parker Industries.
Oh,
He's
that's
like,
right.
Yeah, but that
he's
went bankrupt, and he
Yeah,
he
but he's
lost the
close to-
Baxter building.
He's close to like 40 years old now.
Whoa, wow, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But he is a whore.
Iceman, right? Okay.
He's been with Miss Marvel. He's been with Black Cat. He was juggling Black Cat and Mary Jane Watson, Gwen Stacy,
Yeah, I was gonna
Jane
say-
Allen. You know, wait.
Flash Thompson.
Himself, Peter.
Peter Parker
Peter
from
Parker and
from
himself?
Ultimate.
Peter Parker
Spider
playing
Gwen.
himself.
There was a moment.
I know.
Silk as well. Silk is an entirely new character that apparently they can't be in the same room together because the pheromones force them to fuck.
It's true. It's true.
Oh yeah.
So true.
Oh yeah. But
It's
the
so
Green
true.
Lantern Corps getting ultraviolet is stupid. But Silk and Hitman in the same room, that's okay.
Hold
They're
on, I can
forced
just
to
imagine this shit where it's like, oh my god, there's an alien destroying the planet. We need everyone. But sorry, Silk, we can't have you. We can't have you and
Dude,
Peter
the
fucking
Avengers,
on the
like the meeting
battlefield.
at the Avengers Tower has got to be the most awkward thing ever. It's like
Yeah,
Thanos is here to destroy time. And then you
Considering
see
half
both-
the room fuck Peter Parker, half the room fuck Tony Stark. You can't have those. You can't have them in the same
I
room.
believe the Wasp will have her own corner too. She went around Hawkeye, Hank Pym, Tony
Havoc.
Stark, Captain America.
Havoc in Uncanny Avengers.
Yeah, that one too. The Wasp, she went around.
Here I thought like Peter was just juggling Mary Jane and Gwen.
Ah!
Like
No,
that's
no,
what I was.
No,
And
no,
wow, is that not the case?
No, Peter Parker.
Never have I been so wrong.
No,
No,
Peter Parker
not
is-
at all.
I'm
Like,
actually
yeah.
a little disappointed that they don't portray him more whorish than he is in the movies.
He is fucking hoary as fuck.
Well, because they wanted to use the kid version
Okay,
in
so-
the beginning. Yeah.
We're running over on time, aren't we?
Oh, we are at 22 minutes.
Yeah, we need a break.
All right, well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this. Superman.
Vinny, you're new to the show. You might not know the history of CanonFire. CanonFire has been around for about almost 2 years. I
Nice.
want to say 2 years. 2 years this October, I believe.
Okay.
Now, you seem like an intelligent individual.
Seam.
You seem.
Seem.
You
That's
seem.
Keyword.
Keyword is seam.
Seam.
Now.
Don't even know the meaning of the word.
Now, here's the thing. This show here, I'm never gonna work for Marvel because if they look back and hear all the shit I've said about one Brian Michael Bendis. Actually, if you look at the history of CanonFire,
Bend is what? I will make the joke every single time
it's
you
not
bring him
fucking
up.
funny. So
I like it.
yeah, I'm glad you do. One person does.
I'm on Jonathan Hickman's side.
Yeah, Hickman is one of the greatest things that Marvel ever had. Please don't ever lose him.
Hitman?
Hickman is
Oh,
the
Hickman.
great.
Okay.
Hickman's so great.
So
Cool.
I'm going to tell you this now.
Tell me a story.
CanonFire, and I hope you're hearing this, Brian. We have a war on you, okay?
A war?
Against Brian Michael Bendis. I will,
BMD.
till the day I die, till this show ends, there will never be any respite. There will never be anything nice to say about you, Bendis. There will never, ever be anything good that I can say positive.
Okay.
You are bringing back Nuclear Man because of a fucking dare.
Yay!
Someone dared him.
I got a question.
To put Nuclear Man in his current book.
Well, when it comes to Superman villains, you know that there's...
No contest.
Ow!
Is this Nuclear Man from the live action movie?
What?
Is this Nuclear Man from the live action movie?
From Superman 4, A Quest for Peace.
Yes.
Why does no one like... I love Nuclear Man.
I love
He's
Nuclear.
awesome.
He's so hilarious.
Let me fucking finish.
It's like the Nega Captain Planet.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Brian Michael Bendis is bringing in Nuclear Man purely on a dare. He has already changed a lot of the mythos of Superman, considering the Krypton blowing up thing wasn't because of an analogy of global warming, because you know how the Kryptonian scientists were using a lot of the resources of the planet, forcing it
Wait,
to...
you mean it's not?
He changed it.
'Cause I thought it
is
was.
now because of another alien race deemed it to destroy it.
The Mandalorians.
They look like Mandalorians,
Oh, fuck me.
so maybe. Anyway, Brian, I'm actually interested in you bringing in Nuclear Man.
I'm gonna bend his face in. All right, yeah, no. Stop finding things to throw at me. We gotta
I
return
can't
some
believe
of
they're
these.
bringing Nuclear Man back. How are they bringing them back?
We
he
don't
gonna
know
look-
yet.
is he
The
gonna look
book
the
hasn't
same?
come out yet. It's gonna come out in August.
Is he gonna look the same?
It's looking the same.
Yeah, that fucking mullet.
Looks the same. There's already a sketch from an excellent artist.
I have to see this.
Ivan
I have to see
Reese, I believe. Let me look it up so you guys can see it. Now, again, we're not done, Brian. I still hate you. Oh! George, really?
I gotta make
You're
it.
fucking cutting my balls off.
That'd be castration, and I would not pull
That's
myself
the
to
next
do that.
segment, guys.
Any violence towards testicles is not a good time. All right.
No.
All right. In any case, I hear what you're saying. The thing is that you're getting upset. I understand the changes to the mythos for Superman. That's a big deal. But the whole thing is comic book characters are made for far stupider reasons than a dare.
Yeah, I get that, and I get it. But it's my fucking show.
Sure, but remember,
It's my
you,
fucking-
no. But remember,
It's my show,
we can go
guys.
back. We can go back 2 fucking podcasts ago when we talked about how nerds like to claim the things they like as their own, and then get upset
yeah.
when they change. When that's not how it's supposed to work. Did you not say that?
It's my show. I can do what I want.
Ah, okay. Well then, the hypocrite stamp right there.
Oh, like you're not hypocritical on shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh!
Go
I
ahead.
still have to see this Nuclear Man.
I'm fucking looking up.
Good.
Hold on.
Pronto.
We gotta.
I just said I'm interested in him bringing in Nuclear Man.
Yeah.
However, I still hate Brian Michael Bendis
Right.
for Civil War 2. For a shitload
You
of
could
things.
still hate him for other
It-
things.
it's-
I'm not saying you
Did
can't.
you know that Punisher has War Machine's armor now?
That's ending. That's ending.
That's ending?
That
Yeah.
sounds fucking awesome. Wait, really?
Yeah.
There's the sketch.
Of nuclear? Okay.
Nuclear, please.
What'd I say?
This is-
Nuclear.
I was kind of hoping it'd be like
Nuclear.
the Simpsons Nuclear Man.
Nuclear. No?
No, it's not going to be The Simpsons.
Tough
Nuclear.
man can't breathe. Ooh, yeah. There you go.
Now,
He looks great. He looks like he does in the movie.
exactly. It's actually why don't you talk into the mic, Vinny? It'd be great. I'm interested. I'm actually buying Superman comics that Bendis has, and that goes against every fiber of my being, but it's Superman, and I have to buy it.
Hey, man, I bought Tom Hewlett's Book of Memories.
Oh
I
my
know the
God.
feeling. I know the feeling.
Yeah, well.
It's deep,
Um,
George. You just don't get it.
But
yet.
how many villains? What's Superman's rogue gallery even really look like? I
Do
feel
you
like he
really
needs,
want
like,
me to
some
go
of it.
through all of them?
No.
Okay,
I
as
want-
of right now, I just know of Doomsday. I know of Brainiac. I know of
Lex Luthor?
Lex Luthor, yeah, that's a big one. I know
That's his arch nemesis, but yes.
So that's I must be missing. I know there's one that has a weird name.
Nuclear Man.
Mr. Mixoplexic.
What?
Mixoplexic.
Mixoplistic.
Mr. Mixoplexic.
Mr. Mixoplistic.
Yep.
Okay, him. So that's 4.
Right.
That's all I know. How
Oh
many
wait,
more
no,
does he have?
Darkseid.
He has about 10.
Darkseid is him?
Darkseid is another villain?
Premiered at the Superman animated series.
For a weird part, I thought Darkseid was Marvel. Sorry.
Yeah, but
No, that's Thanos. Same thing.
It's same.
it's
Yeah.
not the same thing.
Well, not the same thing as how they
But
do
the
it.
archetype is what I'm getting
Darkseid
at.
is also stronger than Thanos.
Oh, I agree.
But the archetype
'Cause
of the
Thanos
big,
needs-
strong
Thanos was a
man.
copy of
Darkseid.
Darkseid. Jim Starlin was told,
Okay.
make us a
That just
Darkseid.
proves my point of them being similar further. But
Yeah, Marvel and DC have ripped off each other numerous
Oh,
times.
okay, so I mean that's normal. All right, yeah.
DC ripped off Marvel with Aquaman from Namor. Namor
Yeah.
came first.
That's true.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm not doubting that. I
And
guess
I think Namor is the worst character out of the two.
What the fuck?
I don't
dude?
like Namor at all.
I'm about to fight you.
Do it right here, right now.
Dude, Namor is literally fucking Vegeta of Marvel.
He's garbage.
He's
wrong with-
great. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious. I don't like him at all.
Dude, his whole thing with Sue Storm and Reed Richards is fucking fantastic. Literally, pun intended.
that was awful.
That was a great fucking...
It
with
was-
you with
it
your
was-
Bendis joke?
it was
Fuck
fan-
you.
I love
for-
Fantastic Four, so I appreciate
It's
that
fan
joke. And I do
for-
like that story. But it's just...
Not only that, with the whole thing with the Cabal during Secret Wars where Namor was like, I can't do this, Thanos. And Thanos... no, I can't do this, Dr. Doom. And Dr. Doom was like, the whole reason...
I just feel like...
The reason that you fail, Namor, is because you never realize your limitations. That whole shit with Cabal. When the universes were ending.
I don't know. I just feel like recently with Aquaman and stuff like that, it has been better written.
Oh no! For sure, Aquaman's been way better written ever since Jeff Johns took over in New 52. He's been better written. Aquaman books right now are fucking god tier.
Yeah, but Namor, like story wise,
he hasn't had a good solo run. This is true, but I like his characteristics more than Aquaman. Me personally.
Question: So Swamp Thing is all about defending the green.
Yes.
Aquaman is all about defending the blue. Now, do they ever
cross paths?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cross streams?
I feel like that is something
Yes.
you can do really hard.
They've done it.
Okay.
All right. Now I have to ask.
Well, I didn't finish my question.
Okay. What's your question?
I want to know because I feel like Nuclear Man, reverting back to Superman, I didn't know he had so many villains. I only had the four that I know. I thought Nuclear Man would be a great addition to that, but I don't know if there's more. Yeah, tell me more. That's what I'm saying.
So let's list them off. Give me a pen.
A pen? I don't think I have one.
The one I threw at you.
Well, now I'm not going to get it.
That's a pen.
Okay, fine, because I'm going to list them off
Passive
here.
aggression. Hey, nice throw.
So we have Bruno Mannheim of Inner Gang.
Bruno Mars is a Superman villain?
I don't know all these Superman villains.
I don't know why you're getting so frustrated
No,
when I'm obviously fucking
Can
with
Batman
you. Like,
count
come
as a
on.
Superman villain? Batman can count?
I mean, sometimes, but that's not, I wouldn't count Batman as part of his
How about
rogues
Aquaman?
gallery.
Bruno, they fought.
Bruno.
Bruno Mannheim is the only gang leader of Metropolis because there's only one gang in Metropolis, which is Inner Gang. However, he's also sometimes
I'm just weird that Lex Luthor wouldn't do something about that.
No. He sells firearms to Inner Gang.
All right, that makes sense.
You know, Lex Luthor is obviously the most popular choice.
Yeah.
He's his Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Parasite is another villain who sucks everyone's life energy, and he's
Parasite.
Yeah, he's a big pink guy.
Okay.
Livewire is a villain that actually pulled a Harley Quinn. She was first introduced in the animated series.
Yeah.
And then they made her into...
I love it when they do that.
Yeah. She's Superman's Harley Quinn.
Dude, I fucking loved Parasite in the Justice League cartoon. He's in that.
Yeah, he's a Superman villain.
Oh, fuck, I totally forgot about him. He's
So we
great.
have Bruno, we have Parasite.
Does Solomon Grundy count at least sometimes?
I thought he was a Batman
That's
one.
a Batman villain.
Yeah.
Bruno, Parasite. No, Batman has the best rogues gallery.
Well, because it's just they're all based on
Are you
like
kidding me?
mental
Captain
illnesses
Cold?
but moved around.
I got the sniffles.
Captain Cold is Flash.
I know.
Well, then you have Mr. Freeze doing the exact same thing.
I like Mr. Freeze.
So do I.
I like.
I love
Ivan
his
Freeze.
storyline has always been
Ivan,
intriguing.
He was better in animated series because his original comics origin was crap, and then they revamped it in the comics, and then New 52 they changed it.
I still have the VHS copy of as Cold in Hell.
Ah, nice, cool, really.
I have Sub-Zero. I don't think that's
Sub-Zero's good too.
Yeah.
I love that one.
like. So, dude, that has to be the best fucking superhero like TV show ever like made, in my opinion.
Animated series.
Batman, and then after that has to be Justice
So
League.
we have
Superman,
Darkseid.
Justice League.
Orion's the good guy.
I never really liked Superman the show all that much. I found it really hard to work with. What's wrong with that?
I fucking love it.
Okay, I mean, no doubt you love it. I'm just saying, like,
however,
compared.
Are you okay with counting Darkseid's son? Because Darkseid's son continuously tries to kill Superman.
Isn't he one that also switches sides sometimes?
No.
Isn't he the dwarf guy in Justice League?
No.
Like, he's
Well, you
legitimately
mean
a dwarf. Like,
you mean Cabal?
oh,
that's what I'm talking
Cabal.
about.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Cabal. I need to double check if that's
in
how
Justice
you say
League,
his name.
at some point there was a time where like Darkseid was getting too strong, and he and Granny whatever did something. Granny Goodness did something.
I love
And I
it.
remember that happening, but I just maybe I'm wrong, and I vaguely remember that.
That you're not giving me a lot to work with.
Yeah, sorry, but I just know that they exist, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
Granny Goodness. I don't know if you want to count her as also a villain because she's a big time villain, but I don't know if you want to count her as a separate
Superman villain, though,
Yes.
is what I'm getting at. Yeah.
The problem is with Superman villains, they've kind of evolved past Superman to become Justice League villains because they're really big villains.
Now, if I take that and compare it to Batman's villains, Joker may have had more things with other superheroes, but no one does that like Superman's. Apparently, they can't consistently make them butt heads without bringing the other Justice League in, so that way they can make it equal power. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get stronger than Superman, then if Superman can't take you down, what is he gonna do?
Well,
He's
Superman
gonna go get
isn't
Justice League.
Superman isn't the strongest end all be all DC character.
Really? I actually thought he was, but okay.
No.
Close though.
Yeah, he's in the top, but he's not the strongest.
Flash is-
Well, strongest or broken powers, because that's a different thing.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna revert to Superman Wonder Woman issue 23.
Step aside, sperm bank.
Where they were a couple. Superman gave her a plant to take care of, and apparently the plant, like, when it takes in gasoline, it's an alien plant, so when it takes in gasoline, it grows exponentially and becomes a giant creature. And they had a huge fight over, Clark was like, you can't take care of anything, I give you this to take care of. And she's
Look at
like,
this fucking baby analogy. If I
I'm
ever saw it.
a little busy, and she's like, I'm a little busy too. You're not the only one that has things to take care of, Clark. And
You have to raise the baby too.
yeah.
Plant.
But one of the interesting things that happened, this is going back to where you brought up Swamp
sure.
Thing. This is what I was going to reference.
Okay.
He says in a dialogue with her where, oh, who should we call in or somebody like that? And he's like, I'm going to call in Swamp Thing. And she's like, really? Is he that strong? And he goes, out of the numbers in my, what was it that he said? He said something along the lines of like, out of everyone I know, he's one of the people that can defeat me hands down.
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing. That
Swamp
makes sense.
Thing is one of the strongest characters, period. Because no matter if there's even one leaf on a planet, he's still alive. You cannot purely kill him.
Wait, okay, so I didn't know this. That
Also,
if you,
Superman's
He's an
Superman.
avatar of the green.
no, I get that, but I thought that if you destroyed his body, then he can regenerate, sure, using the green, but I didn't know he could respawn after
Yes.
he's gone. Like, he could just use, he can be obliterated, and then because his consciousness is somehow tied to the earth,
Yeah.
it just builds him a new body?
Yes.
How
The
does that
body
work?
is not even his body anymore, technically.
He
He's
is
like
the
a
green.
manifestation of the green. The green created him.
Okay, so I guess what I'm looking for here is there like some sort of innate power that he communicates with, so that way he
Yes.
can. Oh, okay.
He's constantly talking to the green.
Because I'm like having trouble understanding how he's able to like.
Also, another character that
Imprint his
doesn't get
DNA there.
enough respect, and I've always wanted him to get respect. Martian Manhunter can defeat Superman,
Okay, I love
so.
Mark.
and he has.
He's great.
Actually,
John is amazing.
when they did New 52, which is kind of like a wedge point between a lot of nerds, a lot of DC nerds, one of the first things that happened was Superman fought Martian Manhunter and lost, like badly. But Martian Manhunter didn't join the Justice League. He joined another group which was made by America, which was made by Steve Trevor. Because Steve Trevor and Amanda Waller teamed up and said, we got to make our own league because you got
Waller.
these guys over here.
Oh no! Anyone with Amanda Waller automatically is like a bad team.
Now, if you were to... Now, let me continue with the list of Superman villains, because this is becoming like a Superman segment.
Yeah, is it not supposed?
I wanted to go into deck building, but...
We can go in. Oh well, deck building could be something else. We can bring
Right.
that up in the gaming section too.
Got it.
Yeah.
So we have Bruno Mannheim of Intergang. We have Darkseid. We have... oh my God. I feel really bad that I think I'm
Doomsday,
saying...
Darkseid.
I'm saying... No, I'm really worried about saying...
Milo Xylo.
Kalak. No, is it... What is...
Oh, Superboy Prime.
Yes, that's a villain.
I
But
know
that's
that one.
That's a huge fucking villain.
Yeah.
Really? Like he's that major? I didn't think so at all. I thought he was like a clone.
He's a reality bender.
I thought exactly. That's done.
Okay. I'm sorry. That just sounds ridiculous. But okay.
Yeah.
It sounds broken. Is what I'm getting.
It
at.
is
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah,
It's
he's-
too broken.
He's one of the reasons why we had a crisis.
Okay.
I'm still having a crisis.
I know. I feel like I'd still be in one.
So yes, Superboy Prime counts. Hal counts because yeah,
'Cause he's
it's
a-
H''le. He's
That's
a
Hallel.
No.
H''le? Hallel?
Hallel.
Wait, is there an L at the end too?
Hello.
There's just one L, so it's H''E''L.
Okay.
Hell.
Hail.
Hale.
It's
Yeah.
got to be a spin on Hellel. H-E-L-E-L. You know what
No,
I'm talking
I
about,
am
right?
just giving you 3 letters with an apostrophe.
No, I know, but the name I'm saying might
Right.
be coming from the word Hellel. Remember in Persona, Hellel? Okay.
Okay.
Just saying.
That's another Superman villain. Then we also...
Like, my whole point is...
Bizarro Superman.
Oh,
Okay.
I fucking love Bizarro.
Yeah, but they made him a hero now.
Is he really?
Oh, I can see that, though.
He's not
He's not really
a
villain.
perfect hero. He's more of an anti-hero. He's with Red Hood and the Outlaws.
No, but that makes sense.
He's actually really fun right now.
That
like
makes sense.
Red Hood, Jason Todd, and him are like besties, and it's pretty good.
It makes sense because
I still want Bizarro Batman.
Bizarro only attacked when he was like tricked into doing so. So it's like, okay, I guess he
yeah,
would eventually
and
be good.
no, and Bizarro, you can. He started as a Superman villain.
Mm-hmm.
You could count him there. So we have. Let's do it.
Again, the reason why we're even making this list is that I felt as though Nuclear Man helps round out his list.
No, we could always
You know
do
what I mean?
more villains.
Yeah.
We always need more villains.
Is that a thing? Oh, let me ask both of you. Is that a thing where they ever had a moment we had either too many superheroes or too many supervillains?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That is why I believed why, especially with Marvel Comics, had the Dark Reign. We now,
Which was a great event.
Great event. Which we now allow the C and D superheroes. So now we have a more central core cast.
So we had too many supervillains previously?
We had too many supervillains and superheroes. We had way too many.
Hell, man, we had
Okay.
Spider-Verse because we had too many alternate versions of Spider-Man.
I know, maximum clonage is the one thing I hear about this fucking series. It's just like clones all day.
Okay, here's my issue.
Not just clones, but also
I
reality.
love the clones. I'm gonna say I love Ben Reilly. I love Kane. I'm fine with the clones.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I feel like it waters down Peter a tiny bit. I don't know. Then
he's
again, I didn't read
There
it.
is
I don't know.
way too many spiders to begin with. So
First of all, there's too many Spider-Man villains too.
yeah,
Okay, I could see that.
Spider-Man has arguably the best rogues gallery of Marvel.
Of Marvel.
Yes, he has the best. I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna die on this fucking hill because nobody else has as good of villains.
Who even competes?
I
Hold on.
think
Captain
no one
America,
competes.
No. Tony Stark. I can't
Captain
even
America
think of
has
one.
great Nazis.
But that's all they are, really.
Yeah, because you have
And Tony Stark, all he has is opposite versions of himself.
yeah,
an
negative Stark.
Yeah,
an
like
orange.
Russian Stark and Chinese Stark.
Mandarin. That was a
Mandarin is the Chinese Stark.
joke. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this
I
now.
actually didn't know
Iron
that.
Man 3, I initially hated it, but I've loved the twist. I think the Mandarin twist is good.
Okay. I do know what twist you're talking about because I saw it. So, okay. All right. I don't know if we should just say it here. That's fine.
I'm still on the fence about it.
Really, you wanted a Chinese racist caricature in 21st century?
No, but I think we should all just grow up and enjoy a movie.
Okay, but I like Ben Kingsley.
Damn, Vinny with that fucking response was.
I love Ben Kingsley.
I think he would have been a great Mandarin,
He was a great Mandarin.
but not be a joke at the end where he's just like, I'm just an actor.
I
Right,
don't
spoiler.
want 1970. Bro, really?
I know, but it's too late now.
It's 5 years old if you're not up to it.
Bro, there are so many things made in the existence of time. People get busy and they miss things. Hell,
Yeah,
I
but if
didn't
you
play
were
Last-
interested in it, you would have seen it already.
Sure, look, I'm interested in Last of Us, but I didn't play through it yet. So I don't want someone on a fucking podcast just saying what happens at the end of it, even though I had time to play
John dies at the end.
it. Sure.
Who's John? There's no John in it.
And we'll take this question.
Are you talking about the movie John dies
And
at
we'll-
the end?
that movie.
and we're
I
gonna
love that movie too.
We're gonna take. I was gonna say we're gonna take the answer to that question, but there is no answer because it's the movie. Into the next segment. 25 minutes. 24. Is that okay?
We're at 24?
We're at 23. No, 4 now.
Done.
Alrighty, so I'll see you guys.
Let it ride. Let it ride. It's only a minute.
You want the full minute? No, man, we're not doing the whole thing. Come on, it's a great song. But it's still an opening. Come on. Also, okay, so before he explodes, he came up with like 6 other Superman villains. Before
Yes,
we
because now I need to talk about them. Eradicator, Zod, Feora. We had a Jaxur, Gog from Kingdom Come. Please read Kingdom Come. It's one of the greatest books that Superman ever had because Mark Waid wrote it, and the art is Alex Ross. I have it. I will lend it to you.
Okay.
It's fucking gorgeous. It is one of the greatest books of all time. I don't care. Fight me. I swear to God, fight me. It's one of the best books I've ever read in my life. Also, I want to give a shout out to Kurt Busiek. Wrote fucking Superman's Secret Identity, one of the better fucking Superman books, and it has nothing to do with Clark Kent.
Interesting. Nothing to do with Clark Kent?
Because it's an Elseworlds. It's not really Clark. But it's a guy that's named Clark because the parents are huge Superman fans. And he accidentally gets the powers of Superman, so he secretly becomes Superman.
Isn't that wacky and coincidental?
Exactly, but it's one of the greatest books I've ever read. Like, the art is great, the pacing is great. It's not enough. It's just the idea of Superman, what it is, what he is, and stuff like that. We have by the way, I was wrong. It's not Kalek or anything. It's Kalibek. I was wrong. I apologize. And I know he's not Darkseid's son. It's Orion that's Darkseid's son.
This is pointless of what you're doing. The comments are already posted.
Fuck them. So it's just for me. It is just for me.
Okay. It's therapy.
We've already covered Parasite. We've already covered Livewire. We need to talk about Kryptonite Man. I mentioned Eradicator.
Bro.
Cyborg Superman, you could consider a Supergirl villain.
Kryptonite Man. That is hilarious. Kryptonite Man. Just
he's
the idea.
Legit.
Just the idea.
However, I want to ask
weakness?
you this.
Kryptonite?
I want to ask everyone this. Fuck you two, because you probably don't know. Because Vinny knows, but
he's preemptive fuck.
He's more of a Marvel guy. I'm going to ask you in the comments. Everybody tell me right now. Do you consider Atomic Skull a Superman villain or more of a minor league villain, a Teen Titans villain? What do you think?
Do you know?
And tell me right now, is Darkseid and Brainiac?
What's his name? Red Skull?
Atomic Skull.
Red Skull?
I really fucking hate George.
Oh, wow. That's the first time you said. Dude, he looks awesome. Whoever he is.
Yeah. Actually, you should see the updated version. I like the big metal suit with all the green.
You know, he just kind of reminds me of Dormammu a bit.
Yeah, you can make that analogy with that scan you're looking up. Yeah, well, but I want to ask my freaks out there: is Darkseid and Brainiac no longer Superman villains? Are they simply too big just for the big blue? Are they more Justice League villains? Tell me now.
Because that's the thing that makes it a little different. It's like, yeah, Justice League that they make their big dick baddies, sure, but I need rivals for Superman. The same way I
told you. Sure.
No, I know. I everything you said is exactly what I was looking for. I was just saying that's why I brought it up. I didn't want Justice League overarching things. Like Darkseid is kind of more often than not just relegated to Superman.
I mean, he started as a Superman villain. I'm just going with started.
I guess that's the comparison I just wanted to.
And he's evolved to the point where. Also, this is really stupid. Okay. But I looked up in the Wikipedia. Just to refer, Anti-Monitor as a Superman villain?
Anti-Monitor?
Dude, that is like Galactus level. Galactus is no longer a Fantastic Four villain.
No.
Anti-Monitor is literally DC's Galactus.
Galactic is now just everybody's villain.
He's this giant airman-looking motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yep. That's Anti-Monitor. He eats universes.
So he is Galactus. Okay.
He's Galactus if you just had a bigger appetite.
He's Galactus who went Super Saiyan.
Look at this picture just showed up. Galactus versus Anti-Monitor. The universe is eaten. The end. I don't know how you can eat it multiple times, but here we go.
I'm sorry, but Galactus has been beaten by Squirrel Girl and Thanos.
I know.
But apparently Squirrel Girl is like nuts strong. Like that's a pun. Well, like overly strong.
But I think it's like jokingly nuts strong.
No. You do know her superpower, right? The reason why she could beat all these things. Her power is that mine or yours? That's my friend. Just to let you know, Squirrel Girl, her power is that the bigger the threat, the stronger she is. So if she fights a baby, she loses.
Her power is scaling?
Yeah.
That's fucking broken, but amazing, okay?
Because she's literally written as a toon.
As a cartoon.
Yeah, she's a
toon.
Okay, there's certain powers. So Bugs Bunny, Mickey Mouse, Squirrel Girl, they have toon powers. Toon powers beat superheroes every day of the week.
Just because that's because of writing.
They all bend reality at some point or another. Bugs Bunny bends reality. Mickey Mouse is bending reality.
Is that why Milo Xylo or whoever is a big deal?
Who?
I'm going to call him Milo Xylo.
Mr. Pickles?
Yeah.
He loses to Bugs Bunny.
I thought he would be a cartoon character, kind of in that
He's
regard.
kind of toon-ish simply because he's a fifth-dimensional imp with magic powers, and he's essentially a god. But still, in the world of comics, he has limitations. Bugs Bunny does not.
Okay, and that's why I'm saying Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl is the closest thing to a toon. She was like a fucking joke.
Uh-huh.
Legit a joke, but
She's super popular. Then they gave her more and more.
Guess what? She's getting her own show. We're getting Secret Avengers.
Yep.
And she's the leader of it.
Young Avengers. No, it was a Secret Warriors.
Secret Warriors. There we go.
I honestly, I like the idea. Like, again, it's a little lore breaking to have someone so strong for like, just for the sake of having it.
Marvel comics caring about lore.
Yeah, but that's
Red
the
Hulk.
thing.
It was the most upset thing I ever went
But
through.
you kind of need.
I like
something.
Red Hulk.
I hated Red Hulk.
I love
hated Red Hulk.
General Thaddeus Ross being a Hulk.
I like him being
Also,
a
I like
Hulk,
Red She-Hulk. I like those.
but
Hulks.
I feel like he became such a joke on himself.
Well, with Hulk, it's weird. Like, I only get bits and pieces from Vinny on what actually happens, and then I went back and like did an overview of a review of Planet Hulk. I thought that was pretty damn good.
No, Planet Hulk and World War
Right,
Hulk.
but that has nothing to do with Red Hulk.
But isn't he like a different kind of Hulk, or is he still the same guy?
Oh, World War Hulk, you mean?
Yeah,
World War Hulk. Green Scar is technically a grown-up version of the Savage Hulk.
yeah, because he comes back.
Yeah.
Bigger than
Fucking
ever.
lake.
And destroys all of
Yeah,
New
he's
York.
nuts. He's like way strong, like
Yeah.
too much.
Too strong.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why his nickname is the World Breaker.
I thought he was a lot. I thought that was like the best Hulk. If
That
possible.
is he is.
That
the
isn't
strongest-
that isn't technically the strongest Hulk.
Devil Hulk doesn't count.
Devil Hulk.
No, not that one. You're forgetting the other
Hulk?
one. Fear Itself. Remember that
Oh
event?
my God.
With
I'm looking up Devil Hulk.
I think it was Null the World Breaker. That's his name.
Yeah, Noel, the World Breaker.
In
Fear itself.
He's a
Yeah.
giant snake Hulk.
Kind of.
Interesting. Sorry.
He's more of a
Looking at him.
representation.
Yeah.
He represents Banner's father.
Oh, Banner's father. That's interesting. Okay. No, I'm just looking at it now.
Hulk's one of my favorite Marvel characters,
too.
so I could go all day with
I
that.
love
Okay,
Hulk.
well, I'll
I
ask
love
one.
Hulk.
I'll do a little thing about Hulk really quick. I saw Thor Ragnarok, and I get that parts of Planet Hulk were in there. Obviously, it's not the same thing. But there's a character that they bring up as like a joke,
Korg.
Or
or the other one that he has with him,
the Melik?
the bug.
Yeah, Melik. Melik or
Melik.
Kelik?
Melik.
Melik.
Was it Melik?
It was something like
It
that.
was like
I'm
Skips
looking it
or
up now.
Bips. It was
It's
something
Melik.
quick like that.
Yeah, what about
Okay,
it?
him. He has a way bigger role in Planet Hulk. Like he has speaking roles
Yeah,
and
he's
motivation.
he's the Hulk's right-hand man during the
And
invasion.
He's part of the reason why he comes back and wants to kill everyone
Mm-hmm.
because he instigates that, which I thought was the best fucking part of the comic and probably the most well-written part of the comic. And they just they kill him in the movie just for funsies and then bring him back.
He's alive.
Yeah, he's alive. I'm just saying, like, he didn't do anything.
No, he just had a weird
Why
voice.
have him then? I guess as a reference.
Good old Marvel.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, a lot of it, especially in Spider-Man: Homecoming, was just a bunch of name drops. For example, one of the people that was buying weapons from Vulture,
Yeah.
his name was Mac Gorgon. Mac Gorgon was Scorpion, aka the second Venom.
We see his tattoo, and we see him at the end trying to get the secret identity of Peter Parker from Vulture, teasing Sinister Six.
True.
Oh, is that what the whole thing with Voss at the end
Who's
of
Voss?
Homecoming? You know who I'm talking about,
Yeah.
Voss in Far Cry.
Yes, that.
Him when he came out. I was
That's-
like, where the fuck did he come from? I mean, I'm glad he's in work.
Meek.
So
Meek.
Meek. Okay.
Meek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
Meek
Cor-
was scissors and Korg was rock.
Also, Korg was defeated by paper
Yeah,
because he didn't pass out enough pamphlets for his rebellion. So he was defeated by paper.
that's true.
Oh wow.
It's the funniest thing ever.
Was that something,
That's a joke.
Taika Waititi.
but only in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously
In the
No,
comics, no, they're not that
Yeah,
silly.
there's no way
Also,
that
I
would work.
really like Thor Ragnarok.
Even Hulk took
I
down.
really
I
like
thought
Thor.
I love that
Ragnarok.
Thor
movie.
Ragnarok and Black Panther have been their best outings in the Marvels.
I disagree.
Okay.
If we're talking standalone film, it's still Winter Soldier for me.
Really?
As a standalone film for a cohesive story and things like that, and for a dramatic story, yeah.
Is it just weird I don't give a shit about Bucky, like, at all?
No.
No, because you haven't experienced Ed Brubaker's story.
I guess not. Cause
did you know Ed Brubaker was in the movie?
Yeah, I saw it.
You know in Silent Hill Homecoming? I don't know, Vinny, if you even...
No.
I remember Silent Hill Homecoming.
You know Josh?
Yeah.
The little brother that runs away every single time you run into him? That's what Bucky felt like. He just kept on escaping the plot and just, for the sake of, we gotta find him. He left. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but it's a spy movie.
Chasing him down.
It's a spy movie.
I guess. But really? All right.
It could have been a toned down spy movie. I feel like
also for me it's also Guardians. It's like Guardians and Winter Soldier.
I like Guardians 1.
Guardians 1 is the better one.
Okay. Write on that piece of paper Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Just that is a topic for me.
I'm gonna have to say for my pick for best standalone, and not including, it's not part of a trilogy or anything, but Ant-Man.
I love Ant-Man.
Ant-Man was amazing. And to clarify for the audience, I'm not saying Guardians Volume 2 is a movie I like. I'm saying that's another topic that I can talk about for hours.
I personally really liked Ant-Man. I just wish Yellow Jacket was better.
Yeah, Yellow Jacket. I mean, I like the idea they tied Egghead and Yellow Jacket together, kind of like a 2-in-1 villain. But it could have been improved. Like it's like every other Marvel movie villain.
Yeah, it's generic shit.
But they're always. That's my point. They're always sarcastic, like not really what.
But sarcastic heroes?
I'm talking about the villains. They're sarcastic and kind of in a way that's like they're jokey when unnecessary, and they're just unaffected by like
what are you talking
decisions.
about?
All right, Loki.
Because that's his
Ultron.
charisma.
Ultron.
I can't defend Ultron.
No, but I'm giving you.
Nobody can.
I'm giving you. Look, who's the main bad guy in Ant-Man?
Yellow Jacket.
Is that his name?
No, his name is
Darren Cross.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the movie guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Him. He was jokey and he was dark, but they're always dark but sarcastically jokey.
He wasn't jokey.
He wasn't jokey.
He wasn't jokey, but he wasn't
not
dark.
Thinking about the same person here?
He wasn't jokey, but he wasn't that dark. He was.
This is the same guy that's like, I thought we weren't going to do live subjects. Oh, what's the difference between a rat and a goat? Like that. He's jokey. He still is.
I don't consider that a joke. I consider that like
a stupid generic line.
Yeah, I consider it like, oh, he's bad. This is him proving that how bad he is.
Honestly, they could have written Yellow Jacket so much better for the way that Yellow Jacket's already represented.
To be fair, Peyton Reed had to like make his own script while also doing Edgar Wright's script. We don't know how many times they had to redo that script.
I don't know.
Ant-Man had to be redone because
Edgar Wright
left.
Before we go, the reason why we did the X-Men theme is because Disney's bid for Fox is successful. So Disney now owns 20th Century Fox.
Okay, so
who do you want to see first as a villain after Thanos? Now that this is happening,
please don't bang it on the table because it's picking up in the mic.
Doctor Doom.
Yes, Secret Wars.
Okay, so we're picking, but Doctor Doom is Fantastic Four. I was gonna say it's not X-Men.
No, he's a Fantastic Four, but he became such a huge Marvel villain in general.
Yeah,
like everybody has.
He's their dark side.
Yeah, he's intentionally now like the biggest villain in Marvel.
He's actually taken over the world twice.
More than twice, I think.
I'm really thinking
because it's Secret Wars, so it's 3 times now.
I'm thinking really long and hard about this because there's obvious choices.
Long and hard.
Yes.
Mephisto could be a good one.
Who?
Mephisto?
No, wait.
No, but that's technically Marvel owns them.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like Fox franchises.
What do you want? Who do you want? Silver Surfer, Galactus, Kang the Conqueror?
Oh, Kang the Conqueror would be so cool.
Guys,
Nathaniel Richards?
Who would fit in with the Marvel kind of cast? No, Gambit? We don't have a womanizer yet.
He's not. No, but the generic.
I didn't say
it's a
villain.
question.
Yeah.
It's a question saying who do you want to see?
Didn't say villain.
Who do you want to see?
I
just want to see Dr. Doom.
I want to see Channing Tatum's Gambit really bad.
You do? You're like the only one.
Know.
Am I the only one? Why?
Yeah.
I feel like he could do a really good Creole accent.
You're like the only one that thinks that.
You're the only one that cares still about it.
Yeah, I mean that movie's like development hell personified.
Wait, really? No,
Yeah.
Channing Tatum, really, guys? No one likes him as Gambit? Why?
I mean, I haven't seen one instance where he looks like he could do a Creole accent.
He's done accents.
I never cared. I was never a huge Gambit fan.
Well, you already said last week that you weren't a big X-Men fan.
No, more Avengers side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why you're wrong.
Okay. I mean, obviously, there's the obvious. They can bring out Fantastic Four, because that's one, and then X-Men.
So you want to see Fantastic Four more than the X-Men first?
Of course, the Marvel's
Who
first
owns
family.
Ghost Rider?
Marvel.
Marvel owns them.
Not Fox. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he showed up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as Robbie Reyes.
Well, Robbie Reyes as Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
I just, the thing is, I want to see Nicolas Cage interact with
Oh,
Robert
we all
Downey
do.
Jr.
We all
Actually,
do.
Nicolas Cage came out and said he wants to see an R-rated Ghost Rider film, and he doesn't want to be in it. He's done as Ghost Rider.
Huh.
I'm okay with that.
But the thing with
I
Nicolas
actually
Cage,
like Spirit of Vengeance.
Me too.
I think it's a shitty movie, but I like it.
I'd like it because Nicolas Cage. There's not much else I can say about
I love
it.
Nicolas Cage, so...
Damien Hellstorm was good.
Because, no, they really ruined Darkheart. Like, really
Oh,
ruined
Blackheart.
Blackheart, yeah. They
Yeah, we don't talk about 2007
Like-
Ghost Rider.
really bad Blackheart. Like,
I actually really like Eva Mendes in it, though.
I actually really
she's
like
good,
that
but she's
Ghost
in a
Rider.
lot. She's in a lot of like I love her. Don't get me wrong, but she's in a lot of bad movies. It's either her agent or something, but it's not her fault.
Well, I liked her in The Other Guys. She was in The Other Guys with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
I did not like that movie.
I like that movie. I like Will Ferrell, though, so that's...
Will Ferrell is hit or miss with me.
I see that.
It's really just.
I think
dependent.
Will Ferrell is becoming the new Adam Sandler, where his movies are slowly becoming like no one cares.
Well, no, because the thing with Adam Sandler is that he's all situational comedy, and Will I don't think does that. He does like just expressive kind of reactions.
Very body
to things.
humor.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's the exact analogy.
By the way,
but I can
it's
see that.
It's 5.
Yeah.
Isn't this place closing at 5?
All right, well, we're going to finish this segment real quick. And
How many minutes are we?
We're at 17.
Yeah, that's good enough.
All right,
We
so
went
we're
over
gonna
on
get
the
this
other ones.
one. Yeah, so we're going to end this one right now. Okay. I'm just going to leave you with one of these real quick.
That was really loud.
I apologize.
I forgive you.
Maybe not.
I'm never letting you board up again.
I've been doing a great job. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
are doing a great job.
Shut up, you.
You're playing this version of the Mortal Kombat?
It's my dude.
Not
I got
even
to
the
pick.
techno one.
No, everyone knows the fucking techno one.
That's because it's a good one.
Of course, but you know what?
overplay
We're
it.
trying to do something interesting and not just fucking generic bullshit. So yes, that was the Sega Genesis opening of Mortal Kombat 1 because it was worth it and one of the best songs they ever
liked
put
it.
out. Okay? Okay.
Of course, your best friend would like what you put.
It's possible.
I support
There's
you,
no
George.
fucking bias at all.
It's
I'm
all-
sorry, it sounds a lot like bitching in your corner.
Excuse me, George. There is only bias.
Okay. Well,
At
either
least he
way,
admits it.
we played that
Well,
way.
since you brought up a fighting game, this is your segment. This is your corner. Take it away. I've been the one leading the charge here. You go ahead.
Right. Now, did you just, what does it say there? Just gaming? That's it?
RE2 remake, Doom 2, FGC fighting games.
Okay, yeah, all right. So I kind of had this idea of fighting games to talk about because we initially had one of Adrian's friends on here.
Who was supposed to be here?
Yeah, Ricky.
Fuck you, Ricky.
He's a cool guy.
It's not like he listens anyway.
Okay, well, he made that very clear in class today.
Mm-hmm. You piece of shit.
Either way, we were going to talk about
Beat your
fighting
ass in
games.
Street
So
Fighter 5.
screw it, we're going to talk about fighting games.
Okay.
Seems easy
Yeah.
enough.
Just that?
Yeah.
I mean, we
Okay.
talk about if it leads to anything, we just talk. We just chill.
Yeah, I think I was also going to bring up a topic about resurgences of games, how people kind of are game publishers are coming out with older IPs, but like doing soft reboots
Yeah.
in a way. And at first, that seems like a bad idea. I mean, I feel like anyone who kind of just keeps doing, like, remember when Call of Duty had one that was just Call of Duty, or no, Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor tried to reboot itself, didn't go very well. Like,
Yeah, I went to modern times.
yeah, so franchises have been doing this, but I feel like now they're getting a bit smarter with how they're doing it. It's not just a solid reboot, it's like they're soft rebooting.
Yeah, well, Tomb Raider was like a hard reboot. And
Right.
it's universally beloved, these new games.
Well, really, it's a reboot, but it's supposed to be like an origin.
Yeah.
So
Because we never we got like an origin in 1, but not really. And then we had another origin in Legend, and now we have Tomb Raider with the current one with Crystal Dynamics and Squeenix.
yeah. So I'm just saying, like, I really think companies are getting a little bit smarter with how they do it.
Well, I think it just they realized what makes those games so popular back then, and at least this time now, they could get more over the top. For example, Doom came super over the top that it even acknowledges it doesn't even care about its own story.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like when people try to do a reboot, it's like they want to change the flavor of it. Kind of, they just want to do something different. Where I'm finding newer reboots are kind of like, okay, well, we want to have the same feeling from the older ones, like Resident Evil 2 and Doom. We know what we wanted from older Dooms, because I'm thinking like Doom 3 kind of as like a reboot kind of, but it's not.
It's kind of like
it was very story oriented and very survival horror oriented. Whereas Doom 1 and 2, classic Doom 1 and 2 is just straight up first person shooter, kill everything.
Yeah,
right.
And drop down mission, and then the new Doom game is just same thing. Just drop down, you're someplace, you don't know how you got there, and you don't care.
You're just there to kill literally everything.
Right. So I would bring up something like Resident Evil 7, right? Which some people would be like, what, that's a sequel, I don't know what you're talking about. But it hits a lot of the same points that Resident Evil 1 does. And I'm sure everyone here knows that
I believe
already.
it's be like a hard refresh.
I call it actually the opposite, a soft reboot. Because we are kind of going back with new characters in the same kind of mansion setting. We still go to the mansion outhouse and the mansion again to lab. It's the exact same thing, but a little bit of a twist on it. Is this a reimagining? Is that what I'm describing here?
I kind of just go with the whole sequel idea because of the simple fact we have Chris and the BSAA mentioned. And
right, that's what stops it from being a hard reboot. Yes.
And that's what's working. BSAA is working with Blue Umbrella because Blue Umbrella is a good umbrella and there's a bad umbrella.
Right, but 7 didn't touch any of that. You know
no,
what
that
I mean?
was all Not a Hero.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Is Not a Hero any good? I didn't play it.
Yes.
I feel like I asked you that.
Gameplay's fun. If you're looking for story, there's literally nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
It just... And what we just did was spoil Not a Hero.
Okay.
That was it. Like, I don't even know.
I mean, I kind of knew that from what I already knew.
So. The only thing I guess that is a spoiler from Not a Hero is that Lucas actually does die and not just
Thank God. I hated Lucas.
So, I mean, people were saying, oh, he's a future Resident Evil villain for sure. He's dead. So, sorry.
I miss Wesker.
I don't. Vinny, we definitely don't.
I'm tired. They
used him too many times.
I mean,
too many.
Is he just a scientist for Umbrella? Is he just a scientist for Umbrella? Is he a CEO for Umbrella? Is he just whatever he wants to be? He just sounds like a cat.
He changed like not license. He changed employers.
He actually named me that in Facebook.
And on Facebook chat, his Captain Whisker.
That's nice.
Yeah. So no,
because I'm a cat guy. I like that.
To answer your question, actually, he stopped being part of Umbrella like sometime after what 4? No, one, and then
one. He faked his death.
But I know, but he still did stuff for them actually.
Yeah,
he was kind of like a mercenary.
The Resident Evil 5, he was full blown Umbrella.
No, he wasn't.
No, he dropped. Well,
he was the BOW team that recruited bioorganic weapons. Like he would rescue, get them.
He was Tricell in 5.
Yeah.
Right.
So
which was generic.
Which is Umbrella Part 2. Yeah. So I'm just saying to
look, man. Yeah. Is this a Resident Evil chat?
No, we'll get off of it. I just brought it up to bring
it is a good example of a reimagining.
Yeah,
but
I think a rethought would be a good word because it's just a rethought of what made the first game so special.
That's what reimagining kind of is.
I've never heard of rethought.
I just feel like when I think of reimagining,
can you give me an example of what you think a reimagining is? Yeah,
I'm gonna get you back.
The only thing
it's not Shattered Memories, by the way.
When I think of reimagining, I think of films like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a reimagining.
Yeah.
Willy
Wonka and the Charlie Factory.
Because there's 2 different kinds in that specific thing.
The Johnny Depp one.
I know, but there's 2 different kinds of stories of the Willy Wonka.
Is Johnny Depp one technically like a sequel? Because Johnny Depp is Charlie?
No, because that's what I'm getting at. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is a different story than Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Right, but there's for me, it's a reimagining.
Okay. It's just that the first movie was its own thing, like kind of based
Another
off the
reimagining is Godzilla 2014.
the American Godzilla one with Gareth Edwards directing.
Yeah,
it.
That's a reimagining. Is it still tell the same kind of story? Well, yeah, I guess so.
Similar.
Nuclear proliferation. It's all about anti-nuclear things and.
I like the King Kong a lot more.
Let them fight.
I like Kong Skull Island. I love that one.
Kong Skull Island was fun. All right, so back to the fighting games. Back to games. I know this topic's a little bit
Hey, you're the one in charge.
Hey, man, I had a topic set up for another guest that did not show up. So,
adapt and overcome.
Adapt and overcome. All right, so you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to ask the question I wanted to ask. If you were in a fighting game, what would your character play like?
Birdie from Street Fighter.
Really?
Just a big fat guy throwing a chain around.
Okay, so you have a chain. That's something though. That's an object.
No. I'm kidding.
Okay.
It'd be more Zangief because I like grappling.
So you'd be a grappler?
Yeah, full grapple.
Okay. You like to get in there and start rubbing up on your opponent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like Street Fighter 4 Hakude, the big burly guy that covers himself in oil and just like grapples everything.
Whatever that is, that sounds awesome. But I don't.
He's a big dude.
Okay.
But I always see myself as a Zangief guy. Mm-hmm. I've actually wrestled before. Michael.
So you'd be.
We've wrestled, right?
You'd be command grabbing, I guess.
Yeah. All day.
All right, and you're linking command grabs. You're just like one into another, 1, 2, and then.
That's all I do.
Okay. So I can sort of get behind that. Obviously, since you're going to be a grappler, you're going to have more health. From the get-go.
But I'll be slow and burly.
All right. So what's your weakness? Slow and burly? That's it?
Slow. My hitboxes are shit.
Okay. So
don't block well.
So you're Potemkin.
I guess.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
How about you, Vinny?
I was trying to think of choices because I was thinking of both Mortal Kombat or like any of the Marvel vs. Capcom characters. But I was thinking of maybe Ermac from Mortal Kombat 9.
Guys, I'm not saying for you guys to give me specific characters that you guys are going to be. I'm asking, like, gameplay-wise. And I know that's probably answering your question.
So you want to do fucking summonings and shit like that?
Summonings, teleporting, just being a dick.
Ermac summons? Ermac has, like, soul power.
I already hate Vinny.
Okay.
I hate Ermac.
Either that
Ermac's really good.
Or Triborg.
Triborg. Whoa.
I want to be like. I like the idea of a robot having multiple settings of different types of attacks.
Yeah, and Cyber Sub-Zero is in there too. Yeah. Cool.
Well, Quadborg.
How about you?
Quadborg. The thing is that I don't have a fighter that I want to be particularly like someone that I'm trying to emulate as, but I know that there's a feeling I get when I play as certain characters and whenever they do knockbacks.
Oh.
So you just want to do nothing but knockbacks?
I want to be knockbacking. The thing is it's going to be like 1-2 jab, and then I have to do a harder hit to hit him against the wall and do a wall bounce. But I want my guy to center around wall bounces because it may not do a lot of damage per se, but it's all about getting room.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean? That's all Perfect Cell from Dragon Ball.
Really?
Like, that's all he does.
Really?
He has a corner combo that is one of the best, period. Like, he's the best character. In the meta, he's the top ranked character because of that wall bounce bullshit combo.
Yeah, because it's weird.
Once you get caught in that, you're
most grapplers end up doubling up as the knockbackers. Because I'm thinking like Kanji in Persona 4 Arena.
Yeah.
He's fucking strong as balls, and he has a lot of shit that launches you back, but he's really slow and like can't move super fast.
I honestly thought you were gonna go like Yoshimitsu from Soul Calibur, like a really mix-upper.
Well, that would be fun, but it's too unpredictable, and I never like playing characters that are too unpredictable.
Really, Mr. I main Harley Quinn?
And is she unpredictable?
She is.
She has projectiles like crazy.
But like you never know what the projectile's gonna be. Is it over? Is it straight through?
Right, but we're not talking about Arukune or whatever from Blaze Blue. We're not talking about Teddy from Persona 4 Arena where you perform an input and it's something random.
Yeah.
That's that I don't like.
Out. No, Yoshimitsu, you actually perform an input and it goes with
No, sure. Okay, but when you said mix-up, that's what I kind of thought in mind. There's characters that just do, like, it's on your toes, like Joker in Injustice, kind of,
Talk about a character that shouldn't have been in the game.
I feel like he needed to be there.
For 2?
Not the story, maybe not, but he did need to be there as an archetype to play as because he does have a good moveset. I'm not going to say he doesn't.
No, he has a good moveset. I feel that character should have been somebody else.
Yeah, but what are you going to do? Come out with a DC game and not have Joker?
Oh, Gee, wouldn't it be great?
It would be great if you were a little closer to your mic.
Wouldn't it be great
but
that there would be more sharing of characters that should have been in the game, especially a character that died in the story of one?
To reiterate further, I want to be that knockback, but I think like speed-wise and heaviness, I want to be like Jill in MVC2.
Of course.
Damn
Of course
right
it would be Jill.
Damn right I would. It's something about like
Her hips.
Hold on!
yeah. It's more the longness of her legs that make her so great.
I'm a member of Stars.
But because she just has range for days. But that's not even something I want. I just want to be able to like 1-2 into a hit stun and maybe get my.
You just
want
to cross dress as Jill. Just shut up. You just want to
well,
be.
if
I do
could,
like.
I would.
I miss Jill's design from MVC2.
You and fucking everyone else, Vinny. God damn, did they ruin that
I miss that design.
I don't know anybody that prefers the skin tight suit of 5.
The 5 battle suit is so fucking stupid. I can't even begin.
It's so stupid.
And for all of our eager listeners out there, in the battle suit, if you go into Resident Evil 5's model viewer, you can go and look at the bottle cap of Jill Valentine in her battle suit. If you go in between her legs, there is legitimately a red gash. Just textured there. I'm not sure what that's for.
Also,
I'll be right back, Vinny.
please get tested. Because that doesn't sound hygienic, and it just reminds me we should do a PSA of please get tested. You never know what you have.
Wow. Thanks. That's awesome. Anyway.
Otherwise, be positive.
Oh, be positive. Why you do this? Why you do this? Anyway, I thought it would be a good idea to come up with fighting game characters for all of us.
Okay.
So we already kind of have a very good mix-up here, yeah? What's up?
What franchise do you think deserves a fighting game?
Oh, that's a fantastic question, Vinny. Thank you.
Like just regular.
Any franchise that does not have a fighting game or probably has barely count as a fighting game deserves it a full.
Someone mentioned Mega Man at some point.
That was Danny yesterday.
Yeah, and I could have sworn there was already a fighting game.
I mean,
but in this millennium?
No, not in this millennium.
Not in this millennium, but in a previous one.
I'm like thinking in
Bethesda.
My head.
Doom Guy, BJ's kids.
Fallout,
now.
Lone Survivor.
Fallout.
You could be a Brotherhood of. You can have a power armor character, and his alternate costumes would be the different power armors.
Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel, Elder Lions,
and Enclave.
Enclave. You could do a Deathclaw.
Sonic.
Old school Doom Guy.
Sonic the Fighters, I know.
Persona 5 protagonist.
Sonic the Fighters already exists.
Persona 4 protagonist.
That's the thing, though. I'm trying to think of my favorite series, but there already are fighting games with them.
I think Star Wars deserves a fighting game.
Star Wars has one.
Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith was one of the best fighting games in it.
Even close to a fighting game, it was.
Yeah, like right at the end.
It was so good. It was so good.
I'm like doing my best to try and think of other franchises really quick. Like Onimusha has a fighting game. Fucking Sonic has a fighting game already.
Nier
Automata does not need a fighting game. There's not enough characters, I don't think.
We can make some up. Drakengard, then we can add Drakengard in Nier.
That'd be too good. There's no way that's ever gonna happen. But I hear you. All right. Well, the thing is like, fighting games.
They're pretty.
Do you feel comfortable with a roster of only like 8 people, or do you need to have like 64 nowadays?
64? No, not 64, but at least like 20. Okay. I think 20 is a good round number to have for a fighting game. 20. I'm always good with more. I hate less.
I think stuff like Mortal Kombat Armageddon was overly done with too many characters. And that's why I'm afraid with the new Super Smash Bros. That there's too many characters.
There are 65 characters.
I thought Armageddon was great up until the fact that no one had their own fatalities.
Yeah, that was.
And that's like, oh shit. Well,
that's not Mortal Kombat anymore, is it?
No, now it becomes just creative.
It had a storyline that was a little weird, and it was just.
Bro, but real talk, Deadly Alliance's Conquest mode is fucking amazing.
Oh, it's awesome.
Rockstar would have a great fighting game with all of its protagonists.
Like what? GTA,
Red Dead,
Noir.
LA Noir.
I'm a detective.
Game? I don't know.
I feel like there would be a good cinematic game.
No, for sure.
Well, that's them.
I'm. The thing is like I said that was a great question, but then I realized all of my favorite franchises already have fighting games.
How dare you? Stop it.
Final Fantasy has Dissidia.
Oh, that's right.
So like,
not Silent Hill.
Persona has Ultimate.
I wouldn't want to see a Silent Hill fighting game.
Are you kidding me? Pyramid Head just killing Harry Mason?
I mean,
why is that
point,
good?
That would be great. Like as a fatality. No, George, fighting games are not supposed to make sense.
I think Bomberman needs a fighting game.
No, he needs to be in one. He can't have his own. He needs to be in Smash.
Yeah, no.
Do you think PlayStation should give it another shot?
No.
Resident Evil fighting game?
Fuck off.
Oh no! Fighting games aren't supposed to make sense.
No,
Marvel vs. Capcom counts. Jill's in it. Chris is in it. Wesker's in it. Nemesis is in it. What more do you fucking need? Capcom doesn't count.
Damn. All of them. I have none. I have no franchise to bring up here.
The only thing I can think of is Star Wars, because I know we had the multiplayer for Episode 3, but an actual full-on fighting game would be.
They have one on the Super Nintendo.
The which one?
There's a Star Wars fighting game. One of the characters' names is like Kill something.
Dude, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, the PS2 game, Xbox game.
I played it.
Had a 1v1 great fighting game.
We should bring that back, though, like a new game.
That would be great.
Guys, I'm telling you, I know there's a Star Wars SNES game.
Yeah, I'm talking about now, not back then.
Who the fuck is playing the Super Nintendo nowadays?
Yeah, Vinny should
really,
be raising
dude?
his hand right now.
Really?
I play Earthbound. I play the Earthbound trilogy every year.
Hey, man, I play Shattered Memories every December.
You're taken, right?
Yeah, I'm taken.
Who would take you?
Me. No. Sorry, Vinny.
Out back.
With a shotgun. Alright, guys.
Why the fuck are you playing such old games?
Because they have charm to them.
Yes, I get they have charm, but yeah, it's a trip down memory lane. But to fucking play the entire trilogy every year,
I have so much patience for that.
This should have been a retro podcast. Add that to the list.
Gygas is the biggest Nintendo villain.
I find him like the nearest to like one of those not untouchable, but it's like when stories have those characters where
they're more concept than character.
We gotta end in a couple seconds. It's like Call of Cthulhu, kind of where you can't comprehend it. It's like that.
Yeah.
Just done in a Nintendo game, which is very interesting to me. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys had a good time.
I did. Thank you, Vinny, for being on.
Anytime.
Yeah, I'm sorry the last segment was not as dense as I wanted it to be.
Well, next time we'll get dense.
I mean...
Well, quick question.
What?
RPG character, go. Element.
What do you mean element?
Element. Like a Legend of Dragoon kind of thing where a character kind of usually in RPGs. Okay. Usually in RPGs, characters tend to adhere to a certain element in their specials.
Oh, fire.
Ice.
Okay, cool. I'll take dark.
So edgy.
No, for real, because Dark always uses purple shit, and I fucking think it looks awesome every single time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. This has been CanonFire with me, Bone King.
Really?
Am I not co-hosting?
Oh, co-hosting. Yeah, but the host goes first. I was
betrayed. Trying to be nice.
And I feel betrayed. Vinny.
Hey, okay. You know what? Delete that. Go ahead.
Let me ask. No, leave it in. Leave it in because I want to see anybody listening if George should take over.
No.
And I'm usually leaving it.
No, I don't want to take over. Hell no. I'm definitely.
No, you're already acting like you own the place.
Oh my God.
Wow, George, how dare you?
You're hurting me, man.
You're not even using my B-bar. You're using your own.
Blows up. No one's gonna fucking get that. Alrighty, guys.
You've been listening to CanonFire from Adrian, the masterful dude of doing this, the face that runs the place, along with the host, George the Bone King, since he's now the host.
Yep, Bone King, you can find me.
Yeah, I'm fired from my own show, guys.
Oh my God, this drama. Sorry, Vinny, go ahead.
And I'm Leisurely Vinny. You can find me everywhere at Leisurely Vinny.
Oh, well, he's trying to be the host now. Oh no, what a bitch.
I can't wait for all those messages going, hey, are you Leisurely Vinny?
Alrighty, so we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.